So, who in here has played a sport before and gotten injured? So that's what we're here to prevent. I'm Anusha.
And I'm Delali, and we're part of Children's Mercy Sports Medicine. There are nearly 2 million people that suffer from a sports injury a year. Children's Mercy is nationally ranked for their orthopedic department, attracting patients from all over the globe.
So, in order to prepare for this influx of patients, we decided that we need to completely revamp our patient portal in order to make it more accessible for sports med patients and physicians. So why did we choose a patient portal? Well, there's gaps in communication between patients and providers, and this can cause no-shows, which is detrimental to both parties. There's also accessibility difficulties where some certain types of insurance only allow certain types of transportation or a certain number of appointments each year.
There's also a lack in patient accountability where exercises aren't being done at home or outside of the clinic, which is also detrimental to the recovery. There's also a lack in patient support. When you're injured, you're not only injured physically, but also mentally and financially through those challenges. So, to fulfill our curiosity, we decided to conduct some empathy work. We shadowed and surveyed anyone that came across a sports medical patient.
Through our observations, through shadowing PT and OT and orthopedics, we were able to see how patients are using or are not using the patient portal. We also created our very own users so we could go through the patient experience of creating and going through a portal. We also did CMRI meetings, which allowed us to meet with specialists from other departments and help us create a portal that would be ready for all of our patients.
So we should help providers connect with the community while also ensuring the community feels comfortable enough to seek care. Introducing Vital Sport Portal Plus.
So our solution includes direct patient circle of care access, resources for sports medicine patients through financial support and transportation support, and patient accountability through check-ins and progress tracking. And we also made all of our resources in-app so they have a one-stop shop for anything that they need.
This is what the patient portal looks like now. And this is it after. It's easily accessible, also visually pleasing, and not to mention also includes a wide variety of languages that hits all different cultures.
We also included a variety of patient resources so patients can have a real voice in their planning process for their health.
There's also a progress check for patients that can check in for their exercises at home that also drives accountability. There's also exercises for cues and form tips, and not to mention there's also a return to play meter that helps drive for that accountability and really make sure that the patients are motivated for the recovery.
We also included resources for patients no matter what step they're on in the recovery process. So we created a quiz that would allow them to figure out what they need to do and who they need to see. And we also wanted to underscore how important doing your exercises are because they can streamline your process to recovery. So we included that in our portal when in reality, in Children's Mercy, it is a third-party app.
To really create a push for that support and communication, we also included an AI communication that's available 24/7 and 24 hours. There's also a second opinion request that also makes sure patients receive the best care. So here's our timeline. We spent 4 months on collecting feedback and suggestions, 7 months making sure our software is user-friendly, 2 months testing for all different user roles, including providers and patients, and then our rollout plan is on May 24th. We'll make sure our portal is changed for all providers and make sure that we really push and continue that feedback.
We also are going to allocate around 50% of our budget towards research and development to ensure that our users get the most packaged product that is completed and ready for them to use. We also want to spend around 20% of our funding on website upkeep so that generations of athletes are able to use it. And with that website upkeep, we would also like to include the patient feedback that they deliver to us. And 25% of our money is going to go to provider incentives to ensure that providers can and will provide the best care that they possibly can.
Vital Sport Portal Plus will ensure children receive the necessary resources for growth. This will pave the way for healthier athletes and a healthy adulthood. Thank you.
Thank you.